This segment is sponsored by Endoscopic Wellness Center of America. These days, there are several options for bariatric weight loss that can bring results. So here to share more about them is Dr. Richard Allen Blosser, who is the Chief Medical Officer at Endoscopic Wellness Center of America. Good to see you, Dr. Blosser.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Okay, what is the difference between the procedures that you all do at EWLCA versus other types of procedures?
Thank you for asking. The really is endoscopy. So what we do at EWLCA is called endobariatrics. So the endoscopic approach, which is an outpatient, mild sedation instrument introduced through the mouth where we can insert balloons, we can suture, we can band, we can do many different things, but it's all done endoscopically. Many people have had colonoscopies for screening. An upper endoscopy is similar to a colonoscopy with similar sedation. Dramatically different because when you do the laparoscopic version of either the Roux-en-Y or the laparoscopic sleeve, the surgical approach requires invasion of the abdomen, requires antibiotic coverage, requires pain medication, requires post-op antibiotics, and carries significantly orders of magnitude greater potential risk than do the endoscopic approaches. All of our approaches are done in an outpatient ambulatory surgery center where the sedation lasts usually less than a half hour. So 2 orders of magnitude different with safety, same results, if not better results. And patients are back to work and back to their lives literally the next day, and not having to spend 2 to 3 days in the hospital and not including the cost. So just a different approach, but everything in medicine is going to lesser invasive, and the endobariatric approach is along those lines.
These procedures, are they for everyone who's a good candidate?
Absolutely. We focus on patients over the age of 18 who have a BMI greater than 30, and we offer them 3 different approaches depending on what categories they fall into. So you have the naive patients who need to lose 30 or 40 pounds who tend to be good balloon candidates, where the balloon is inserted and removed 6 to 9 months later. We have the patients who have higher BMIs greater than 35, or need to lose 100 pounds, or have significant comorbidities such as diabetes and high blood pressure, etc. And they're great ESG candidates, and we do those again in the same facility. And then the third group of candidates are the patients who've already had, as you had mentioned before, the surgical approaches, whether it be a laparoscopic sleeve or a Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. And we have endoscopic approaches that take literally 10 to 15 minutes to take them back literally to the day of their original surgery and create that constriction, create that small opening, create that outlet, and reduce the ability for that gastric pouch to empty. And that is it's been revolutionary in our ability to treat that group of patients because their only other option was going back to the operating room and all the significant comorbidities and even increased mortality associated with reoperating. So the endoscopic approach is favored.
I love that there's hope for those patients for sure. Are these procedures covered by insurance?
They're not right now. We're working on that. As an industry, we're working on that. The CPT codes are being submitted. The insurance plans, of course, are a little behind, as well as Medicare. That being said, there is good news in the sense that they will be covered over the next 3 to 5 years, but currently they are not.
Okay, and I know you help with the patients and we figure out what's going to work best for them, and then also with them after these procedures.
Yes, we have an entire program that lasts for up to a year that involves not only Fitbits and counseling and apps and nutritionists and every type of monitoring you can imagine to get the patients, 1, re-educated as to what a good healthy lifestyle is, 2, what the nutritional aspects of that are, and 3, provide them with the information necessary to keep them in that fashion. And it's all about education. It's all about lifestyle change. But it all starts with the premise that we've got to cut down on portion control and make that stomach smaller so that we can get there.
The accountability, the support is so very important, Dr. Blosser. Thank you so very much for sharing this with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning. Have a great day.
You too. And you at home, you can visit EWLCA.com to request an appointment for a consultation with their team of experts. They will help you kickstart your weight loss journey.